What's good, YouTube? This is Ray Jarrell. So today's video, I want to show you guys some gameplay with me using this doubles Y flex scheme in Madden 23. So if you enjoy this video, go and drop a like on the video right now. Go ahead and sub and turn those post notifications on. So I'm not sure exactly at this moment if I want to make a doubles Y flex ebook available on my website. But if you want this ebook, just please make sure you go to personal ebook and then go to request the ebook, and then you want to go ahead and request this formation. Now, if you have no idea what I'm talking about when I say my website, please check out this little 30-second preview of it right now. All things Madden will be the future for the Madden community. This is so much more than your standard ebook website. This website right here is designed for everything that you love to do in Madden. We know you love tournaments. We know you love to play CFLs. We have money CFLs. We have free CFLs. We even give you reward points for shopping on our website. There's also an amazing feature that we put on there called Request an Ebook. Now, this is the exact process that you'll go through when you actually check out, and we also offer a number of payments. So go ahead and head over to allthingsmadden.com to see what all the hype is about. Alright, man, so we're gonna go ahead and dive right into this video. So quickly, I just want to show you how I set up my personnel. I want to show you one of my favorite setups out of doubles Y flex as far as moving the ball down the field, and then we're gonna hop straight into gameplay. You're gonna see me use this scheme in game. So first and foremost, I want to talk about personnel, like I said. So I will start off with the running back position. You just want to have your fastest running back, so I'm gonna put Ronald Jones here. Now right here in this position, I like having speed, so I like having Valdez Scantling. So if I want to bomb him, I put my fastest player. If I'm not looking to bomb, then I'll just put my second fastest player, so that's why Valdez Scantling is here. Now right here, I actually like to put Sky Moore, because it's nice to have a pretty good route runner, or you can put Juju there if you want to. It's up to you. But right here in this spot, I actually like having my fastest player, and that's going to be it didn't save how I wanted to, so we'll put Valdez Scantling right there. And then I like putting my fastest player right here, which is going to be Mecole Hardman. So this is how I personally run it. Now, like I said, you can put Juju here if you want to. I'm just not. Now the play that we're going to come out in is going to be this slot cross right here, and I think it's one of the I ain't gonna say one of the best plays, but it's definitely nice. Now I'm gonna come out in dollar just to show you. So I'm actually gonna sub in some garbage D line right here. We're gonna put in some athletic safeties at the linebacker position, so we're gonna put those two in, and then right here we're gonna put Douglas, and we'll leave him right there. That's fine. And we do have speed all around. So I'm gonna come out in cover 3 because that's mainly what you'll see. Now I'm gonna go ahead and back the ball up, and like I said, I'm just gonna show you one concept, and then you're gonna see gameplay and see exactly how I like to run this offense. Now the reason I like doing this, because a lot of times you aren't going to be able to see everything in the game, and so if you want to see more, that's why I have the ebook available. So that's why I do it that way. Now my favorite setup out of this particular play, one of my favorite setups I should say, is taking X, putting them on a zig. You want to take square. Now either A, block your running back and run it just like this, or B, take square and put them on an in route. So I like either one, but this setup right here is going to be able to beat every single zone coverage in the game. So let me show you cover 3. Now we're going to go ahead and snap the ball, and normally you just want to drift in the pocket and step up, and then you'll be able to see triangle is going to just find a nice little gap right there that we can actually expose. Now this setup is really nice because the user is going to have to choose between our in route or gonna have to choose between our crosser. Now first and foremost, if they're zone dropping, meaning that they're putting this guy to cover that crosser, so if he automatically just keeps going back, you can actually throw this ball right the rip right here. You can gain some pretty nice yardage. Now if they're not zone drop, what's gonna happen is that this crosser, as you see me throw, is gonna pull down any zones, and we're gonna be able to throw that right over the top. Now normally you can have this throw right here too as soon as he lets go. So as soon as that purple lets go, sometimes you can be able to low ball this. Now if they have a spot, you just want to drift out to the right and throw that low ball, and I'll show you that here right now, because you're probably looking at that like, bro, that's not going to be open, but I'll go ahead and show you just in case. Now also, you can keep them on a regular in route if you want to, completely up to you, but I just want to show you this real quick. So notice that low ball right there, and a lot of times if they zone drop that mid, if they zone drop the hook curl, then you better throw that a lot smoother. I stumble on my words a lot sometimes, so I do apologize for that. So I just want to show you cover 2 real quick, and then I may show you man coverage and hop right into gameplay. And also I still want to show you the first setup too. So just a couple little things I want to show you. So you might wonder if it can get open versus cover 2, and I just want to show you that it definitely can. Now it is a little bit of a tighter window, but you can definitely easily pass lead that. Now I'll kind of show you cover 2, and I actually back that guy off just so you can see what it looks like. Remember, that's X on the zig and square on the in route, and that's all you want to do. Normally you want to block your running back, but I completely forgot. But look at triangle. You want to kind of throw that ball up there, get a nice little rack, and then you are able to, move those chains. So last thing I want to say before I show you gameplay is that this zig route, excuse me, not zig, this square on the in route, you can run it this way if you want to. You just need to wait a little bit, so just wait for him to move, and then you'll be able to throw that ball right there, and normally that's going to be the window that you're going to look for. So last thing I'll do is show you the in route versus cover 2. Now, it's not my favorite versus cover 2, but you definitely can get the job done. And then after that, we're going to hop right into gameplay. So like I said, you could definitely throw it, hopefully I have time, but look at square. That's what I was trying to show you, that you're going to have that in route no matter what. So without further ado, let's go on and dive right to this gameplay. All right, man, so here we go right here with the gameplay. So we are playing against the Titans, and honestly, this was an extremely fun game, and I hope you guys do sit through this. So it's about 17 minutes worth of gameplay. I condensed it down to just show offense only, and it's just show you how you know, overpowered this offense can be. So it's really great gameplay. I do hope you guys do stick around and watch it all. Now, what I want you to do is, if you're here, let me know in the comments if you would be interested in joining the CFL for PS4, because I want to participate in it. Now, if you have Xbox, I'm more than willing to host it. So if we have enough Xbox players that actually want to play in the CFL, I wouldn't be in it, but I would host it for you guys. Please let me know. So really just let me know if you're on PS4 and you'd be down to actually do a CFL, because I really want to do one. So I may actually, if I remember, I may just put the Discord link. So I might create a Discord, put a link, and if you want to join the CFL, I'll have you join the Discord, and then we'll talk about, you know, how much we'll play for, you know, things like that, because it will be a money CFL. So I'm thinking we can actually talk about it now, you know, why not? So if you're listening, you know, just listen up real quick. So if I do a money CFL, I'm thinking about doing maybe a $10 or $15 entry fee. And now I haven't done the math to see like how much that'll be, you know, if we have 31 people full. But you know, basically you guys will get it. So it'll be $10 or $15 entry fee. Like I said, I haven't done the math or nothing like that, and the way you would pay would be through the website. So I would set it up to where it's only a certain amount of spots, and then you guys can go and purchase it, and that's what will basically hold the money, if that makes sense. So it make it a lot simpler, honestly, with the far as payment, and I would actually be able to pay you out through whatever payment system that you wanted. So like PayPal, I'll be able to pay you out through Cash App, so I'll be able to pay you out through Venmo. So you know, it's a lot of options. Technically I could pay you out through Cash App, so I'd have a lot more options than just asking you guys to Cash App me, if that makes sense. So that's kind of how that would work. Now I hope you guys are watching these setups, and like I said, if you like these setups and you like what you're seeing, and you want to kind of know the whys behind it, why I'm calling this, what I'm looking for, what all coverages these setups can be, that's where I recommend you to get my ebook from, as right there, that route is extremely good. That particular route right there on flood is extremely good versus man coverage, and it actually can beat zone, as you can tell right there, especially like the man match type of defenses. So your match coverages does really great against those. So right here, I'm noticing that he's playing cover 3, so I'm actually looking at 4 verticals. I'm looking at X, but I just didn't like how he matched right there. So one thing I hate that you can't do is actually just throw that where the running back keeps going. He kind of pulled up right there, and like I said, I'm still, you know, learning things of this nature, still learning the game. And also one thing while I got you guys here, streaming. So I'm thinking about starting to stream, maybe, but the problem is I don't play this game a lot, so like I wouldn't be streaming for like hours. And I probably would just stream like maybe 2 games, 3 at the max. And if I did, it might just be something like playing you guys in a sub, like playing my subs basically. That's kind of what I would do. So let me know if that's something you would watch, you know. So I don't really know. I'm still trying to just figure out how I can get more. I want to get closer to you guys, you know. So all you guys that comment, you know, I truly appreciate you guys. But for those of you guys that just kind of watch and just don't comment, I appreciate you too, because I appreciate you taking the time out and watching my videos. But I just wonder if you watch my streams too, because my streams will kind of be the same way how you seeing it now, like with everything going on. I'm a random person, I can't help it. So like my brain just goes scatterbrained. I just start talking about random stuff. So it would just be kind of like just a lot of random talk, you know, just whatever's on my mind. You know, if maybe, you know, if I had a long day, I might just tell y'all about my day or something, or I might just ask about y'all's day, you know, just different things. It's right there. I wanted to show this because I wanted you guys to see why how I scored, because I didn't want to just cut it straight to offense and then the score be 14-0. You guys kind of wonder like, okay, what happened? So right here you could tell he pretty much had enough, so he's gonna go ahead and pause the game, and he's gonna go ahead and make an early exit. So one thing I will be able to show you guys here in a second is my actual record. Now what's crazy is that the first game I ever played on Madden, I actually DC'd from. It was 0-0, which maybe in the next video I can just show you guys on a little compare stats thing. If I don't do it here, I don't remember if I did, but you can tell I'm 2-1. Should be 3-0. Honestly, I ain't gonna say 3-0, but we didn't get a chance to play. DC got the loss. Now this was the first day Madden dropped, but next video, one of these videos, I could just show you guys the little thingy. You know, you can see how many people, you know, the record and everything, that not record, but the score of the last games that you played. Yeah, you'll see it would be 0-0. But anyways, for those of you guys that are curious, I am in the Patriots offense and I am in the multiple defense playbook. I did forget to say at the beginning of the video, so if you kind of watched it at the beginning and left out, I'm sorry. And also make sure y'all check the description. So a lot of times in my description, not gonna say a lot of times, but every time in the description, I'll always tell you guys what playbook I'm in. If it, you know, if it's the Patriots, you know, the Seahawks, whatever, it's going to be in the description along with the ebook website. So right here you can tell I didn't even get a chance to play, so I was just curious if I got the win or not. And this is just proof. This is just what I want you guys to notice. So notice how I've only played technically like 3 games. So we did load up into another game. I just decided to save you the screen time. But notice we've only played about 4, because we're 3-1. So I've only ever attempted to load up 4 games on here, and we're already, you know, pretty much in September. Well, we are in September at this point. So it just goes to show you that I'm not kidding when I tell you guys I don't just sit here and grind the game every day. And a lot of times, like I said, I have people ask me, "Bro, why aren't you a pro player?" It's because I don't want to grind a game. You know, like I understand fully how this game works. That's what my channel's built off of, is teaching you how the game works, because I understand how it works. So I want you to know how it works, and I want you to see it from my point of view so I can make your game better. So it's just, that's what I'm more passionate about. I'm not really passionate about grinding Madden because of stuff like that, because I should have been tackled. I should only gained about maybe 6 yards off of that, but they gave him just the weirdest animation I've ever seen, and that's why he, you know, got able to go forward and just, you know, let's see if we can see it again. But oh no, we wasn't. But anyways, I'm just not passionate about grinding the game, honestly. So one thing I want you to notice is what coverage my opponent's playing. When I tell you guys things, I tell you from experience. And it's like I told you, most people on this game are going to play cover 3. I don't know why cover 3 is such a meta coverage. I don't really understand. I would imagine cover 4 drop being the most meta, but cover 3 is really one of the most meta coverages right there. We get some crazy stick work, and we are going to take it into the end zone. But like I said, man, I don't really understand why cover 3 is the meta, and that's really all you see when you play people. For the majority, they're either going to run a cover 3, and right there I wanted to show you guys too. Like I said, I like showing you scoring plays, so have no clue why my opponent tried to throw that. We have a hard flat there, and that's one thing I am proud of Madden 23 for doing, is actually making zones play a little better when you call hard flats. Now there is still some leaks that I hate, which is like drag routes. They still struggle with covering drags if you're in a hard flat. If they're coming from the opposite side, they just act like they just can't get there. Crazy. But anyways, the things I tell you guys, that always translates into game. That's why I love doing gameplay, you know, because like I told you guys, people are either gonna play cover 3, they're gonna play man coverage, or they're gonna play cover 2, or they're gonna play cover 4 drop. Now every now and again, if you're dotting them up, they'll switch to match coverage. That's the only time they really switch to match, is if you're just dotting their face off and they don't know what else to do, then they'll go to match coverage. So that's why on my videos I tell you guys, hey, this beats cover 3, cover 2, man coverage, and this beats this how it fares versus match coverage. That's why I tell you guys this stuff. You know, it's right here. We're gonna go ahead and try the bomb setup. Now, if you did not see that video, please make sure you go check it out. But this is the setup to bomb just about every single coverage. Well, this was specifically for cover 3, I should say. So right here, if I maybe have not drifted out, or maybe if I would have just threw it, I probably could have had it. So if you go back and look, he was crossing the face of the safety as I was thinking about throwing it, but I didn't want to get a throw out of sack, and the passing passing accurates, I think I'm saying it wrong, pressure inaccurate, yeah, I was. So the pressure inaccurates are crazy on here, so they will throw it straight to the defender. So decided just to you know, throw the ball away. But like I said in the video, you normally don't want to run this when they're rushing 4 or more, but it's even harder to run a bomb play when they're actually, you know, user rushing you. Normally I like to only run bomb plays when they're not you know, user rush, because of stuff like that. You know, you can tell that, you know, you just don't get a lot of time back there normally. You know, normally it just depends on who they're, you know, user rushing you with and all that. And right here, it's actually kind of crazy having Micah Parsons at defensive end. I mean, it's a smart thing to do, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it's crazy as in dumb, but you know, it's just crazy because that's 90 something speed. You know, he can catch any quarterback on the game. You know, even Lamar, he can, you know, keep up with them. So it's definitely hard to run away from people in this game. 23, they made it to where it's just not really effective, just scrambling out. They wanted to try to keep people in the pocket, you know, so that's why I teach you guys to drift. So if you ever listen to any of my videos, I tell you guys, I'll be like, hey, drift in the pocket. Don't don't roll out and throw it, because this game is weird when it comes to rolling out and throwing passes. It's better if you drift out the pocket, so that way you can have a, you can throw the ball a little faster too. For some reason, it's weird. So they try to make you more of a pocket passer instead of just rolling out, trying to come up with some cheese, throwing it off your back foot type of stuff. But yeah, man, I hope you guys are watching these setups. Like I said, there will be more setups in my ebook, of course, so I will go over these that you see here, and I will kind of explain to you when I like running them, what I'm looking for, stuff like that. But you can be able to tell we had them. But like I said, it's weird when you roll out in this game. I don't know why it's like that, but sometimes if you, at least on current gen, remember I'm on current gen, so I can only speak for current gen, but if you try to roll out and throw the ball, sometimes they actually don't let you throw it on the run. Like sometimes when you try it, they will force you to literally stop and set your feet before you throw it, and sometimes they'll just let you keep running. I haven't quite figured out why it does it, but right there I've made a terrible read. I should have just waited on my in route from square, would have had him butt naked, but just kind of throwing that out of frustration because I took a sack. And that's one reason why I say I don't play this game as much, because I still get frustrated. Like I get frustrated, I get mad. It hasn't been as bad since I've only been playing one game, but I'm looking at triangle, and I just did not expect them to break. I thought they only break on cover 2, but apparently it does on cover 3. So a little learning curve I had to deal with right there is, if I want to run that play, take him and just put him on street. That'll make my life easier, because then I know for a fact what he's running. So right here I'm looking at triangle, but I seen the safety over there, and then we actually throw a laser right there to Travis Kelce, because if he's running cover 3, as you guys know, this is just like kindergarten, but if you're running cover 3, you run 4 verts. It's just kindergarten concept at that point, because it's something that everybody knows if you just know a little bit about football. So right here, I'm trying to double team Parsons, and the thing I hate is that the Chiefs don't have that overrated lineman no more. I can't remember his name, but anyway, we get the great double team, and we are going to throw a dot right there for the touchdown. Now the only reason you see me running pretty much the same type of plays on offense is because he's not usering nobody, so I don't have to worry about his user being anywhere. So it allows me to not have to use all of my setups that I have available, because I base my offense on their defense, if that makes sense. So anyways, right here, this is just a little blitz I was just cooking up, and this is my trips tight end defense. Just notice how there's just nothing really open, and we are going to be able to get the pick right there. Now eventually I will come out with the defense about how I specifically like to guard trips tight end, and I'll show you guys how it fares against the meta setups and stuff like that. So be expecting that soon. I try to find a nice balance between offense and defense. Not always able to do it, but I try my best. Now right here, I'm already up big, so I was like, you know what, let's just try this bomb play. Like I said, I only recommend you run this bomb play when they're rushing 4 or less, honestly. So right there we get great pocket presence, and I had circle, I just literally ran out of time. And like I said, that's why I said I recommend you use this bomb with 4 or less, and I definitely do not recommend you try it when they're user rushing. Please don't try it, because you just won't have time because they're user rushing, if that makes sense. So only time I would try a bomb play is if it was 3 or less. That's really it. So if they're rushing something out of 3-3-5 normal, or if they're playing 3-3-5 normal with a spy by the lineman or something, I see it, man coverage with a spy or something, something like that, or zone coverage with a spy and they're rushing 2 people. That's when you want to try the bomb plays, or if it's right before halftime, or if you just need a chunk play in the 4th quarter, and it doesn't matter if you take a sack or not. Those should be the only times you try that. Is right there. You try to go man blitz, and we are going to be able to move forward. So it's crazy. I don't think I've played anybody yet who actually has used anybody like a linebacker. So far, all of my games that I played have been straight D-line users. I don't really know why. I don't know if that's becoming a meta. Let me know if that's something y'all been running into too. But I've been running into that a whole lot. I don't know what it is, what happened, why it's like that, but that's just what I've been facing right here. It's right here. Well, it looks like cover 3. It is cover 3. So I'm looking at X. I'm waiting for that linebacker to move, and we're going to throw that dot. So if they ever want to play cover 3 in the red zone, just know it's automatic touchdown if they're not using nobody, because you're just stealing at that point. It's right there. We are going to get another pick, and at this point, we're up big. I'm really just ready to get out of this game at this point, but I'm playing somebody who doesn't want to quit. So we're going to start kind of playing around with setups right here. So this is a setup I was playing around with, and I really love it. It really beats every single zone coverage. I normally have X or triangle. It all just depends on what the user does. And that's another play I would break down in my ebook, of course, but it's just really nice. Really nice concept right here. So decided to go back to cover 3, not cover 3, Jesus, I seen he was a cover 3, so I decided to go back to 4 verticals. And if he's not going to learn, then I will just keep doing the same thing. So one thing that you got to know as a player is that you have to be able to adjust. You have to be able to have the knowledge to say, okay, I keep running the same thing. And you know, I call it ignorance really when somebody wants to keep running the same exact thing. Like this right here I'm doing is called ignorance. Why? Because he's rushing 4 people, and I know that he's user rushing, so I should never try to run a bomb play. You know, I should never try it. And like I said, you know, I'm being ignorant. You know, that was what that was. But I mean, you know, be it that it's the end of the game, and I just, you know, I know he's not going to come back and win, you know, so at this point, I'm just trying to give y'all content at this point. But in real game situation, I would never run that. Like, I would just kind of X that play out, unless it was I needed the chunk yardage. So yeah, and the reason I had to take so long on that, because like I said, I get people that comment that say, "Real, no way I have time for that," or "Real, you know, it doesn't work," or, you know, stuff like that. And the reason they say it don't work because they don't have time, you know, like those are the only arguments that they have. And like I said, you're right. If you can't have time, it's useless. You know, technically that's another one I hear too. If you don't have time, it's useless. So you just have to use it at your discretion. Right here, he tried to man up the linebacker. So that was one way he tried to adjust, which I compliment him on, because he did something. He tried something, you know. So the only thing he just forgot about was when you man up a linebacker, that leaves my running back wide open, you know. So nice little about 19-yard gain, I think that was. So 4th and inches, like I said, I'm actually just looking to run the ball here. So at this point, I'm really just looking to get out of this game. I've been in this game too long. I'm not the type of person who likes to run up the score. As right there, we barely got the first down. But like I said, I'm not the type of person who likes to just, you know, run up the score and just try to score 100 points on my opponent and try to just, you know, push the ball all the way down the field. So I was looking to, but he started playing man coverage, and I realized I could show you guys, you know, some more setups that I like. So I decided to just see. So he did end up playing zone, but the good thing is that they still work versus zones, as right there, like I was telling you. Pressure inaccurate is crazy. Now, Patty Mahomes should be the last person that gets pressure inaccurate because of everything he do in real life. So, anyways, right here, this is one of my favorite setups. This is great versus man coverage. So, that's what I would expect. So, watch triangle and watch X. So, notice we're going to make the choice between triangle. So, right here, it's 50 seconds left. So, at this point, I actually do want to score. And the only reason why I want to score is because I want to see if I can put up 50. That was what I was thinking. I was like, I might as well try for 50 just because. So right here, I see 2 high safeties, so I'm thinking either man coverage or cover 2. Now the cornerback follows, so I'm definitely thinking man coverage right here. And so we're gonna snap the ball, and I'm looking, and I see zone, I see cover 2, and I kept that in my mind that he was playing cover 2. And actually right here, what I'm gonna go ahead and do is blow my timeout. And I told myself, he's playing cover 2 again, I'm gonna have a 1-play touchdown, because this play right here is a natural cover 2 killer, which you'll see in a second. So this play right here is literally a natural cover 2 killer. You don't do anything for it, just literally snap the ball, that's all. And he did drop people in coverage, which does not help. Like I said, natural cover 2 beater, so we are gonna find the nice dot in the back of the end zone for the touchdown. So at this point, we got 48. And I wanted to just go ahead and put up 50. So just to get the nice little 50 bomb, man, see if we can get it. If not, it's cool. But anyways, after this will be the last play of the video. So I noticed he was trying to blitz. I figured he was gonna try to use it blitz me, so I went and blocked my running back. I didn't want to block my tight end either, so I just decided I'll be fine. And of course, you see we are fine. Patty's lighting up, so you know he's gonna get an accurate throw, and that's gonna be game. So that's gonna wrap it up for this video. I do hope you have a blessed day. I'm Rage Real, and I'm out.